oil change on a Toyota Rav4 2010. I'm gonna go ahead and get it done. Everything is already loose, so we're just gonna go at it. We're gonna need a wrench it and a 14mm. You don't need to leave the vehicle. You don't need to do this. We're just gonna go ahead and lose the drain plug. Let me see. Okay. There we go. You don't need to lift the vehicle. You can do this without lifting it. Just make sure you gotta level it. There we go. Oh, perfect. Huh. We're gonna go ahead and replace the drain plug. But the washer is the one we're gonna go ahead and replace. I got one already. This is the old one. We're just gonna put it aside so we can throw it away later. Then once we got it loose, we're just gonna wait for it to get a drain, and we're gonna go ahead and lose the oil filter. Now, because on this specific vehicle, there's this thing that you can spin it, and there is something that comes with the new filter. So it's like a funnel that you can plug in, and it will come loose. This right here, you use a 3/4 ratchet with an extension. You loose this up, and you can just plug this in, and then this works like a funnel, so you can drain it. But in this case, that one's stuck. I already tried it on. It is stuck, so we're gonna try it on so we can loose it up. But it's stuck. Most than likely, the whole thing is gonna spin. So let me look for the ratchet right here. Oh no, it came loose. Okay, that's good then. Okay, so once you have it loose, so how this works, you just lose this thing off. Where you will see a little bit of oil just dripping in. Then let me see. There's something so I can rip it apart. You just open it with something a little bit sharp. And how it works, you use this funnel, you just plug it in like so, and there it goes. So once you get the filter house enough, you just pull the old filter out. It's easy. Sometimes it's a little bit stuck, but you just pull it forward up, and it should come off real easy. You just clean it up, a little bit of brake cleaner. Just make sure do not do it on the floor. Just doing it on the oil pan, so all the fluid just falls into it. Grab a pickle or something so you can remove this O-ring. Let's put the new O-ring on. Let me just clean where the O-ring sits. That's good enough. Grab the new one, put it in. That's it. You don't have to do this, but I always grab a little bit of oil and just I go around the edge just to kind of lubricate the O-ring. Like I said, you don't have to do this. This is just optional. And then if you are able to remove this, just make sure to put a new O-ring on it. Do not reuse the old one. Use a new one. And just put this back in, just screw it on. Do not go crazy on this because it can happen. I was fighting with this for a little bit before it came loose. It took a few tries because at the beginning it looks like the whole thing was spinning. Do not go crazy on it. You just need a little bit. That's it. And put the new filter on. That's it. And before you put the oil filter back on, the housing filter, I'm sorry, you just clean the around it and a little bit inside. So whatever dot just got inside, you just kind of clean it. That's it. And you just put the filter back on. Go by hand. It won't go all the way by hand. You will have to use the same tool that you remove it with. And in this case, it's gonna be this. Like I said, do not go crazy. Just get a good feel. Just get a good grip on it, a good feel, and do not go crazy on it. Okay, just a little bit more. That's it. You don't need nothing else. And you can probably use a little extension so you can tie this little plate. Just go 1/4. Get some brake cleaner and you just spread it around. Now you can use any oil brand. Just make sure you go to the specifications of your owner manual. In this case, it's 5W20 or 0W20. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna use 5W20 because that's what I'm being using for the long time. And unless you live in a really area where the freezing is terrible or really bad, you use 0W20. But I'm gonna use 5W20 in my case. You grab the funnel, put it like so. Before you keep filling it up, just make sure it's at the correct level. You don't want to be under the low mark or after the full mark. Just go somewhere in between and you should be good to go. Preferably almost in the full mark. Okay, we left it a little bit low, below the full mark, so we're gonna let it run for a little bit and recheck it again. 5 or 10 minutes or a little bit. Just recheck your oil. I make sure it's between the full and the low mark. And right there we are on spot. Do not go above it and do not go under. Right there is the sweet spot. Just leave it at that, like that.